It is absolutely fantastic to have you all here this evening. Welcome to Season 2 of the White House Correspondents' Weekend. And we're absolutely delighted to partner with our fantastic friends at Spotify and also, of course, the company of the White House Correspondents Association. I remember us all meeting in here on a Sunday morning to support each other after the difficult evening we'd had, and I credit Weijia, the White House Correspondents Association, your leadership, and indeed President Trump for their spirit of defiance for anybody who tries to bring violence into our politics. There is no place for it. This weekend is an opportunity once again to enjoy the hospitality of friends and partners, but I do believe that we should reflect on that fundamental core value which the UK shares with the US, the importance of a free and open press. They are the rights established in the First Amendment, which is the bedrock of, I think, modern America, and both our democracies survive and thrive on accountability, a free press represented by so many of you here tonight, and that's at the heart of our free societies. So the UK will always stand up for the rights and safety of journalists and the importance of independent reporting. So in conclusion, we tonight at the embassy and on behalf of all of Washington want to pay tribute to that very special breed of fearless people, the White House Correspondents.
It is wonderful to be surrounded by so many journalists and policymakers and staffers and leaders, and that's really what we're all here for. That's what this is really about. And so when you think about Spotify, we're turning 20 this year, and we believe very much in our mission of delivering creativity to the world. We do business in 184 different countries around the world, including proudly here in the United States, as well as in the UK. And so tonight is very special for us for that reason. But in addition to that, we understand how important it is to stand up for our right to express our differences, our opinions, our point of view. Theater, comedy, you choose, from our 7 million podcasts. That's right, 7 million. We could always have a 7 million and one, just in case you're thinking about it, Ambassador. From our 7 million podcasts to the countless number of tracks on Spotify, and now we have 700,000 audiobooks. We are very proud that so many different voices are heard on our platform. And as a result of that, we wanted to honor Weijia, because we all saw firsthand, I happened to be in the room that night, her bravery on display. She is courage under fire, she is grace under pressure, she is all of those things. But we are delighted to be able to recognize your many achievements. And like the ambassador, I just want to say, what you represent, it's so important to us all. It's what this country is built on. And so we're proud to honor it tonight. Thank you.
I'm deeply honored by this recognition, but I want to be clear that it belongs to all of us. I have heard a lot about grace and composure and bravery, but any of that I showed on April 25th, I borrowed from everybody else in that room. And that includes so many of you who put your personal fears aside to do our jobs. And I still find it hard to look at the videos sometime, to see us in our tuxes and our gowns in the briefing room, because there's a cognitive dissonance, but also, what else would we expect to see? There's nothing that would stand in the way of us making sure we were asking questions and informing the public at such a critical time. That's not to say what happened didn't rattle us. Of course it did. But in the days and weeks that followed, it wasn't fear that I felt. It was determination from my incredible WHCA board, who's here tonight, from our members, from our partners, from people across the political spectrum who reached out and said, that can't be how your story ends this year. And tomorrow, it won't be. So, Dustee, thank you. Spotify's belief that voices deserve to be heard is exactly the spirit of our dinner. And Ambassador, there's something fitting about gathering here in the home of our oldest friend the night before we celebrate a uniquely American tradition. Free expression is an inheritance that both of our countries have spent centuries defending, sometimes from each other, but mostly together. So, thank you for this honor.
There's nothing more important than the reporting that you do, how you do it, and all your colleagues and all the White House correspondents. Thank you so much for all that you're doing. Tomorrow night's dinner is not just about a party. It's not just about one night. It's bigger than all that, and it's a reminder that a healthy democracy depends on an independent, vigorous press and the relationship between the president and all the reporters. I appreciate everyone's attention because this is why we're here, and this is why we gather, and this is why the weekend is so important. A gathering centered on the enduring importance of that relationship and all the institutions. Okay, now, can someone pass me champagne? Oh my God, the ambassador, how about that? On behalf of the White House Correspondents Insider, please raise your glass. And one more round and a special cheer to Weijia Jiang and all the White House correspondents in the room, all the journalists in the room, all the people that do public service. Thank you for everything that you're doing. Thank you for being here tonight.
So excited to have DJ Jazzy Jeff with us tonight. Welcome to the party.